Right. I guess we're live. Let me see if it's all checked out here. We're getting started. I hope it's all coming through as expected. I'll check that out later. Anyways, yesterday we were working on the final stages of our eyebrows, and today we gotta finalize it. It's done. We need to get over with it. Well, but anyways, the process of detailing can be literally infinite, and we can keep pushing. But it's important that we go through the stage and then jump right into getting our connections done so that we can control it properly and also be able to rebuild it from scratch and use the action stack to rebuild it. So I will be then going into Maya right now and talking to Bob. So if you would like to leave a message or something like that, please leave a message for us in the comments here, and we will be exchanging ideas, and that also gives me something to talk about. So we're gonna keep that going. And I do need to remove my background here. Let me go there while we speak. And let's get back here. By the way, how's it going, Bob? Are you good today, man? We did some photo shoots today together. It was pretty interesting. And there we go. So here's Bob, and here is the stage that we left it yesterday. So, by the way, let me check if YouTube is coming across here. I don't know if I did everything correctly. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's all good. All right, so we can proceed. So let me check then what have I left here. So we had the separation now between the outer eyebrow and the inner eyebrow. So there's two shapes here. It's a little laggy because it's warming up, I guess. So this is the entire thing. Yeah, so we're trying to separate now. Let's see, this is down. Yeah, okay, so this is the inner brow up. And now we have then the inner brow up and the outer brow. So together they form the eyebrow up, but we also have the possibility now of adjusting which part of it we want to actually observe. And something that I was looking at yesterday is how this focal length is extremely harsh. So I think I'll go all the way to maybe 60 so that we get a little better view of our model here. That'll make it more realistic, more photographic. And yeah. So now the next thing is to actually duplicate this shape here and re-implement it, because right now it is yeah, so the specular map here is not really helping at the moment, but it's because I was mostly looking at the black and or the gray shader, especially because sometimes the color can make it harder for us to watch the deformations on the mesh. So it's important that we have a gray version. And now that I have the gray version, it's hard to get back into the shaded one. I would have to basically set it up, but we're doing it one step after the other anyways. So let me duplicate this shape here. Now I'm gonna add it back here into the, first of all, I'm gonna turn off this group here. And we can then just delete this mesh. Now it is just a bunch of targets. Hello, Mesh. How's it going, man? Oh, Mesh is in the house. I mean, you should give me. Do you have a LinkedIn? I think we are connected already, right? But you should give me your website, man. I'm mentioning you every single time. Just drop whatever your contact information. We are going to, just so that people have a way to know who you are. I mean, if you want, of course. That's not a demand, though. Okay, so let me get here. Let me see if I have any maps on this inner brow razor. And it feels like it's like we have no inner brow razor. Geo copy, no, this one. So we do have a map here, and this is all right. But the problem is this cannot be. We need the actual geometry or the actual target without the map on it, because every time that you duplicate a mesh with the map, it doesn't bring the map. So we can export the map and bring it back in, but we need it to be just a pure target at some point. And I think that I'm comfortable with the way it is looking right now. So it's not perfect for sure. It could be better, but we can also adjust that, or like, I don't know, do some wrinkles. Although now that it's split it up, it's not good to adjust it any longer. So let's put it like this. We're learning with this process, and we are going to do better on the next one. But for now, this is what we have, and I'll stick to it. So I'll just keep this one with geo. Now I'll add like just a map here, maybe map, just so that I can know that this is the version with the map. I'll then select this and duplicate it. And then this one here is the outer brow razor. Geo. And now with this guy here, oh, yes, so we have now the new target there. And brow razor map. This should be the inner brow razor. Yeah, so this is the split. This is the version with no map, and this two should be the combination that we need. So this is also the outer brow razor setup. Setup group. Let's just try to get it as organized as possible. All right, so let's just see then. So these are the ones that we have in place already. And this one here, It's not looking too bad, but it's not exactly what we need, unfortunately. I just found it out. So what we do need though is to have the inner brow lower. This is the razor. What is this? Okay, this, I need to rename this. Inner brow. What is the name of this shape? I forgot it. Inner brow. Razor. Lower combo. What? Inner brow. Sorry guys. Brow. Razor. Lower combo. Okay. All right, so I'll then the whole point here then is that we need the inner brow lower, but we need the inner brow razor as well, and that should help us start to create that shape. So this is what we're looking after. Actually, it's an actual combination of the two, and then this should come across, but as you can see, it is not helping too much right now. Right, as of right now, this is just a delta, so it's actually fine. I can like duplicate this, or even this. I could work with this actually. Let's try. So first of all, what I'm going to do is, oh, I gotta take off this one guy here. So this is the brow razor, and then it goes down and goes up. So what I need to do then is just activate this inner brow razor here at maximum, and 10. Just gonna deactivate it, and the 30th, then deactivate it back up. Yeah, so it's not terrible. It does compresses the ultra compresses the bridge of the nose here, so that's something that I'll have to figure out as well. This is definitely broken here. So I'll then start to try to figure it out. So I'll see then if I need to reduce it. No, sorry, my lens is killing me. Okay. So this is definitely too much. try to duplicate this. Let's see if I can do something different here. I'll try to watch it on my own face as well. Whoa. Let's see if I can check it on my face real quick. So inner brow lower, inner brow razor. So yeah, we can see that it just kind of creates like a T here. Here's my pen. Kind of creates a T, but it doesn't really. I think that this area here kind of resists the movement, but this area here goes up. Yeah, so inner up. Yeah, it feels like the inner part does go up, but it is resisting the movement. So I wouldn't say this current shape here is correct. I don't think it's what it does here. So let me actually delete this guy here. It's not what we want. I want a new target here. Then I'm going to go with my tablet here. And let's go into the sculpting tools and start moving it around. So that this shape here will be then affected as a combo shape. The weight, I still don't understand why it does this. Sometimes there is stuff to say. Sometimes there's no stuff to say. So I bet there's some people that would prefer me to stay quiet for a bit. But anyways, it's how stuff goes. Not necessarily this one. Pressing the wrong button. No. Oh, thought it was a crash for a second. Getting traumatized here. Okay, so let's try to kind of increase this creases. I mean, there's not a ton of resolution here, so that's why I'm kind of doing this. But as uh, we progress, maybe not on this project, but on next approaches that we get, probably the best idea here would be to have it rely a lot more on the maps than on the actual geometry. I mean, we can have broad things like this and like just broad wrinkles like this. There's so much that is happening on the skin level and everything else that I don't know if it's really, if we can rely on this kind of deformation here. It's going to sell a little bit, help us sell the thing, but it's not a super detailed wrinkle system. As long as it works, it works. Let's see if we can then oh gosh, please stop. So I'm gonna tell what's going on. I'm trying to sell my DJI Osmo, like cell phone stabilizer, and it's people messaging me. Can we feel the sadness here? Let me see again. Sorry guys, let me get to the screen here just a second. I just want to see if like how much the volume, there's volume preservation here. It makes it a lot thinner here on the nose bridge. And there's not really much of a volume preservation. I thought that we were gonna have like a, it would, I don't know, the fat or anything, something like that would keep this from collapsing inwards, but it doesn't. It does create like you can kind of clearly see the bone here. I can even touch it, so it really presses it against the bone. So it's interesting. We get a wrinkle, at least in my face, right? It's not great to use your own face all the time as a reference, especially because as an artist, all of your models are going to end up looking like you. It does happen. So yeah, I mean, you get this crease here, inwards, this, and also you can clearly see here a wrinkle that I haven't kind of accounted there for. So let's see how much of that can I get into it. I think we can kind of see something here, but here the reason why I was looking is just because I thought we were losing too much volume there, but turns out we are not. Really is not that bad. If something, it would be like even losing more volume or something like that. It is getting quite thin here, but it also gives it some interesting movement that we might be interested to keep. might be interested in keeping. So returns to normal. I would like to also make a test here. Sturdy. This is all key. So I'd also like to make a test here for the outer brow. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I would definitely come back at it at some other point. If we had more resolution on the mesh, maybe I would be able to do more, but not with this mesh for sure. Okay, so maybe this is the moment where we're gonna be actually trying to figure out how to rebuild this rig. So this has been mostly a technical approach so far, like, or a sculpting approach. Sorry, to this stage of the rig, which is sculpting, and we do need it, but we also need to rebuild this rig at some point. And I think that one of the ways that we're going to evaluate it is now by being able to rebuild it. So first of all, I'm gonna save it, because don't lose your work because it didn't save it. It happened to me quite a few times, even a few times during the stream. So, you know, you got to learn the lesson at some point. I would say. And yeah, so while we wait here, the next stage then is to pick up. Let me see if I can go speak to Bob a little bit. Let me turn off the background here so that we can see. And I guess it's saved. No, it's still saving. So Bob, good man. We're making some progress. I think that our eyebrows are kind of acceptable right now. It's not amazing, but you know, we're making progress. We're gonna get there eventually, okay? And after that, I hope that we can try to make some sort of animation after we are done with the action stack thing and automating this, so that you can always come back and working, and with a clean scene, everything fast. We can close Maya and not have any headaches, you know. So you know how it goes. But after that, we're gonna get you some animation for presentation. Maybe we can do something to present the stage that you are in currently. But let's see if it finalized. Still working, and but yeah, you're looking good today. Just wanted to let you know that. And so as I said, we're waiting here for Maya to save. Sorry guys, but that's the mostly the resume of what we need to do. So on the action stack side of things, what needs to happen is we're probably going to export the dot shapes file. So if we go here on the shapes editor into the file menu, we can then import and export the whatever blend shape node setup you have. What happens then is you export this shapes file, and you then you can easily import it on the build process by, I think it's a blend shape command, import. It's pretty simple, straightforward, and then you can have the same setup in your blend shape node, and from that you have the target names, you know what to expect, and you will be able to connect things to controllers and everything else. Also, another thing that we need to do is to define the controls. So how is this eyebrows, for example? The eyes, I believe they are kind of solved. It's kind of, it is what it is. But on the eyebrows, I don't know if we're gonna have, this is going to start to be a part of a bigger conversation, which is should we have controls on the face? Should we have controls on the side of the rig? Should we have controls just on the attributes? It could be any of these options, and I've seen all of them in rigs. I know that for animators, it's not great to have the controls on the face, because it makes it more. By the way, Jesus, how much time do you need to save here? I think my computer is suffering because of the amount of stuff that's going on at the same time. Okay, it's done. Finally. Oh, hallelujah. But we're saved now and we are able to proceed without fear. Fear of loss. And yeah, so how do you feel the expression? When you look at this, do you feel the expression? Do you feel the sadness? Because that's the objective. If you feel slightly sad, even though it's not much, it could be better. Maybe this could be bulging out a little bit more. But as long as the expression, as the feeling is there, it's already something. So then let's begin duplicating this and mirroring it. So we're gonna have to mirror the shapes or separate left and right and begin to add it into the other blend shape node, which contains all the left right information here, the left right blend shapes. So let's do it. Right. You know what? Let me just give it a last touch. Can I just give it a last touch? Sorry. Okay, so this is the mesh. I just want to bulge this out just a little bit more. It's feeling a little bit too flat for me. Okay, now we're talking. Right, so we're out of the tool right now. Let me just run the animation here once again, see if it's more satisfying. And it does feel a little bit more like skin. I mean, it's relative. But it does feel a little better for me at least. Yeah, also something that I can see here is like this top part is going up a lot. Probably because of the combination, and it's not gaining much volume, or I believe it could be a lot less. It could be going up a lot less. Let's see that. Let's see about that. If we can compress this just a little more. To do this, it's going to be okay. And then we're going to go out and do that volume gain again. Try to just, increase these creases here so that it's more credible. Oh. Actually dragging the thing. I thought I was doing a different thing. What I need is the sculpt brush. Yeah, it just needs to look like it's messing up with the thing a little bit more, you know? And it might be that we have something. But I said that already about 3 times. So it is compressing a little bit more. Creases are there. So let's see what happens when we run the animation. It does feel like it helped with the compression here, but I don't want it to feel also like it is going down, which is weird. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like this though. It shouldn't be going down. Oh my god, what have I done? Okay, just another adjustment. Sorry. Sorry, universe. I mean, better to do the adjustments that you want and never had to get back to it then. It's very weird that it's going down. It's because it is two different shapes that are being activated. One is going down, and the one is it's the inner brow razor. So I don't think that the inner brow razor has too much of influence on the top part here. So then what's going on is the inner brow lower, it is pushing this part down and nobody's countering it. It doesn't look terrible. I don't know what to think about it, but yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Let's let it be what it is for now. So now what we need to do is on this particular so we have this different shapes, right? So this is inner brow lower, and there's the inner brow or the brow razor, but the brow razor, our new brow razor, is actually lower, and it has the outer as well. Kind of interesting. Okay, so if we then lower this, you're going to be able to see. So this is the brow razor. Okay, so what happens is to generate this. Okay, so step back here and think about what we need to do. We need to split this guy here. We need to split this guy here, and we need to split this, and we need to split this guy here. No, this is the one of the map. Yeah, we need to export this crease here. Or to mirror this guy. So let's start from the beginning. I don't think there's any other way. Well, I think my songs are over. You know what? I don't know if maybe if anyone wants to let me know at some point if you would rather have songs on the stream or not, because I know that maybe some people are watching this and listening to their own songs, and then you have this conflict with like your songs and the songs that are playing on the stream. Maybe I will just keep it on the beginning and live without it, because I can as well just leave it off here and play on for me only for me. I can also play some YouTube Music or Spotify here, which is not that bad as well. Epidemic Sound is a great website, but at some point you gotta have some variation, some good old universal songs. Okay, so low sound chill songs, says Amesh. Thanks, man. Okay, okay. If Amesh is on the boat, I'm in. I'm gonna leave it on for now. Then, if anyone else has any opinions about it, you let me know. See if we have some stuff. Okay, so let's start exporting the or let's paint this. So first of all, I need to select the UVs here. Get the UV editor. People will have different opinions about this stage here. It may or may not be that this is the easiest possible way to select it, but it does help. See, it was pretty fast. And we have the exact center of the mesh selected here. Also, I also need to select this part. Did I lose the selection? No. Okay, let me double check if that's what we need. I will just check the interior of the mouth, and it seems to be correct. Now, if we go into our blend shape, I'm going to apply this. Yeah, it will be easier initially if I apply it to the blend shape node. I can also export the map later on, so I'll just do that. This will then kill the influence of the blend shape in half of our mesh. I wonder why this cluster is offsetted. Just check if all of the values are zeroed. Look, why? No. What are you affecting? Oh, did I turn it on? I forgot to turn it off. Man, that's bad. But I don't think it affects us. I mean, I hope it doesn't. I don't think it is activated. It is assigned to this mesh. Although we have a bunch of clusters here. Okay, so it might be that we actually have it. Oh no! What are you affecting, baby? Nothing that I can see. Okay, let's hope then. Sounds good. Okay, so we have left and right here. Sorry, left, inner and outer. Sorry, I didn't see your comment, Amesh. Yeah, like we usually have. Yeah, sounds good, man. So this is how it's going to look like with our. This is just one side, so you can see that it's pretty smooth. It's activating okay. Should I smooth it a little bit more? Let's see. I might. It's pretty smooth already. I think it's gonna start to like get too much of both sides. I'm gonna end up with the mushy transition. Let's let it be. Let it be. Okay, so it should be good enough for us to export the inner, outer, and our corrective or combo. What is this? This is, yeah, this is lower. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, let it be. So let's keep moving here. So let's duplicate this. This is going to be the left inner brow. Let's put it all in one single camera case. Inner brow up view or inner brow razor. What's up with the music? Let's see, let's try this guy here. Okay, inner brow razor is in. Let's hide it. Turn it off. Duplicate it. Left. Outer brow. Razor geo. Okay, so we got it. So now we need the inner brow or the brow. Please save your file. Yes, I will do. Left eyebrow. Lower geo. I think it's going to look pretty interesting when we're able to do the thing like individual eyebrows. I think it's going to look interesting. This guy, this music here, my friend, it's not, man, just give me something to work with here. Okay, I got you, man. It's not gonna happen for us. This is an album here. It seems pretty good, but I think it's just too. So the winter sports. All right. I guess we can have a little bit of that. Okay, so that's done. Inner brow lower, left inner brow lower geo. And I guess that's kind of it for the eyebrow. So, oh, did I export the corrective? No, I didn't. So this is the corrective. Pretty simple. It's going to be left. Inner brow. It's a combo lower razor combo geo. Close eyes wide. Oh, there's also this eye wide here, which I'm still not convinced 100% that it is going to go into the rig, but who knows? Might as well export it. I think we have the eyes closed already. Do we? Yeah, we do have the eyes closed here, so it's fine. So right now, as I said, it's a bit of a messy process still, but we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna be able to, so when we are able then to rebuild it, all this, you know, stuff that is on the scene, throw it on the scene, this is all gonna go away. But we do need the shapes here. So once this is all set up, we can then export and we're going to go from there. But the fact that we have already the eyes and the eyebrows, it's already a victory, considering that we are on the 40th second, how do you even say it? I never know. But it's 42 streams already to get to a point where you can rebuild, and to what took the most actually was the action stack so far, but it was worth the investment. Okay, so have I duplicated this? No, I didn't. So to be left, I open wide geo. Okay, so I mean I don't want to lose time here and have to wait for another save, but something deep inside just tells me, man, just save it. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it if you don't save, and it sucks. So yeah, Amash here as usually, helping a lot, participating. Oh my god, my light. Participating and helping a lot with the energy here. Thank you so much, Amash. I have Bob here. Oh no, I forgot to change the title. Oh, okay, anyways, never mind. Bob, it's the 42nd time I'm spinning here with you, man. Let me see. Oh, it's saved already. Look at that, people. So much faster. Okay. So now that it's saved, let's try to invert the map here. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Nkung is saying hi. Hello, Nkung. Hello. Welcome once again. Hope you're doing great, wherever you are in the world, having fun, enjoying life, or at least enjoying the night or something like that. Okay, so let's mirror this thingy. So it's saved. It shouldn't have any problems now. So it is correct here. There's nothing limiting it. Yes, we got it. Okay. Nice. So it works fine. So this is something that I could script, like something to mirror the shapes or to mirror the map. Some super, I mean, I don't know how simple it is, but so we're listening to winter sports and epidemic sound. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just too laid low. Okay, so let's then just export the shapes here for the right side, and start duplicating this, and bam. So this is the right inner brow, or sorry, let's put it together. Razor, Geo. It got a little better. The music. So what have I called the outer brow here? Did I actually export the outer brow? Yeah, I may have. I don't know if I'm writing it correctly though. Outer brow razor. It's gonna write it the same, and then I'll fix it later. Okay, so outer brow is gone now, and then let me just the right inner brow lower. Oh, geo. And now all we're left with is that corrective that we worked on, which is a very, very small effect. But anyways, we did it, we save it. So this is the right brow. What is the name that I call it? Inner brow. Lower razor combo geo. Not too bad. Okay, so we're left now only with the eyes wide open, which you can see pretty weird movement. So this is something that I isolated from another shape. So let me see here what our friend Nkung is saying. I'm trying to learn English so I can talk with you more. I can hear, but when I want to talk, I take so much time. Nkung, don't worry about it. Everybody goes through this stage, and the best way you can learn is just doing it however you can. You just say things, and if people understand, it's great. If people don't understand, it's absolutely fine as well. When I was learning English, I can remember that I did some kind of English schools, and then just trying to learn by writing and stuff wasn't really working until I got a class that I was with someone face to face, and well, I was comfortable because I knew that they had to let me talk as bad as I could. But anyways, that was when I made the most progress. So just say it however you can, and you're gonna get there eventually. And I'm gonna do my best to understand. If I don't understand, please forgive me for now. Okay, so let's just duplicate here. Right eye open wide geo. Let me just keep it simple for now. Whoa. Right eye open wide. You're welcome. And Kung is in. Thank you. I said welcome. You're welcome, actually. See that my English sucks as well. So. So I guess we're kind of, I think I duplicated all of the shapes. So let me save this because, I'm not feeling like losing any work this time. I don't want to redo anything tomorrow. I want it to be exactly as it is right now. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. It's not over yet, though. Let me see. It's been 1 hour right now. I'm gonna push it a little further today. I do feel like I need to start, working a little bit more on each stream, because 1 hour is just like, it's good, but it's not gigantic, at least for the progress of the rig. So it already saved, which is great. It's a lot faster now. And I guess we can add the shapes here into our rig or to our geometry in which we are testing this. What's going on? What was that about? Okay, targets added. You could go ahead and duplicate this. I'll leave them as a reference here, but the reason why I'm duplicating it and deleting it is because if we leave it with the just the same mesh, it's going to start when we make any modification to the targets here, it is going to try to transfer that information into the mesh, and it's going to start to get really slow, not like it is not slow already. So it's not terrible though. It's actually, the computer is taking it surprisingly well, considering the amount of things that are going on at the same time. So this is the winter playlist in Epidemic Sound, and I'm actually excited for the winter here. In Vancouver, we have snow. Well, in most of the city and like inside the city at least, it's not. It's almost rare to have snow. It snows. I've been here for 4 years, and it snowed. It did snow every year, but it's not like a lot of. It's not, many days of snow. It's 1 or 2 days of snow each winter, but the mountains snow almost every time that rains. And I'm so happy to get back into snowboarding. I'm excited. Yeah, it's winter in general. It's not very friendly for me, at least. I come from Brazil, right? So in Brazil we only have sun. It's sun the whole year. So here, when it gets to the winter, you then start to get that like four. The day ends at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's very complex for me. This is the worst part of it. I don't mind the rain. I don't mind the cold, but the short days, that's something that I would appreciate if it was different. But anyways, you start to take your vitamin D, and you learn to live with it. There's so many other good things that I cannot complain. Nice, look at him. Ha. Looking smart, Bob. Look at you, man. Now, what if we lid razor here? Yeah, cool. Just to check that it is kind of. I think that the actual thing would be this one would be the upper lid razor. Just slightly, and then the eyes closed here. So I'm just checking it, like. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so we're starting to get something here. So when then when we have this shape here, The whole thing is, I believe we can, it's low, it's the lower end razor here. So when we do this and this, oh, sorry, the inner brow razor here. So when we do both of these shapes here, we should get, so let me see if I can do it. So it's like this. How's it? Add combo target. Yeah. Okay, so then when we do this one here, it doesn't activate. When we do this one, doesn't activate. But if we do this one here, you see the value they're raising. So this is the combination target. The same thing goes for the other side, and then we should have the proper thing. So lower razor and this, and set combination target. So same thing here. This song sounds a lot like Queens of the Stone Age, which I like particularly, but I mean, it's not exactly the most chill song on the universe. Uh-oh, what is this? I can see something's bleeding here. Why? What am I doing? Oh no, what have I done? Oh man, I think it's the export. Is it though? Okay, so it's not this. It looks like I've exported the shape with, so it's definitely here a bit. It's definitely here a bit as well, so it's compounding. Okay, so is it here as well? Yeah, it's definitely here. So I might have left something on the other rig. Oh boy. What I might do is just turn off the, like, paint off this area here. Shouldn't be happening. But what have I done though? What's this about? Oh, you know what it is? I think it's that cluster that I've turned on. Stupid cluster. How come? It doesn't make sense though, because it doesn't make any sense. Is it you though? Yeah, it's not this. This is the cluster that is responsible for this guy. And this one has no influence. That's weird, but it's just what it is. So I have two options then. It's to try to re-export that. So it's bad because I don't want to mess up like all the shapes from now on. But it's not relevant though, because I can just start from scratch on a new mesh for the mouth shapes. It's fine. We're gonna proceed with that. So that's on then. It's here, it is working. I'll just clean up the shapes, and I might get here tomorrow with an answer. I think that for now that's it. I cannot start another stage here. It's already 1 hour and I don't know 15 minutes. It's good enough. We got all the shapes in, so tomorrow before the stream I hope that, or I will get this influence off there. I'll try to get it before the stream so that we can just get in and start working on how are we going to export and import this using the action stack. And then after that I'm either going to work on a presentation for the eye, which might be the case, although like a simple presentation. And then from there, let me get into the big screen here with Bob here. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. So yeah, then after that we're going to continue to the mouth shape. So this is an important stage because whatever we present now, it's going to fuel the process. It's going to give us more energy to proceed. And that's what we need, because it's been 41 live sessions of I don't know how many hours already. It's probably crossing like the 60, 70 hours. So of course, if you are working 40 hours a week on a single project, we can get this done a lot faster. It's not the case. We're doing 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, and also learning a lot on the process. So this is time consuming, but hopefully the next time we do it, or the next project that we get, it's going to be a lot faster, and we're going to have something to show and try to get some better things to do, right? And I hope you're enjoying this process with me. I mean, I know it's just what it is, and I hope to see you guys soon again. Thank you so much for participating. Now we're living with this mellow, beautiful song, and thanks Amash, thanks Inkang for the comments, and we are gonna get back to it tomorrow maybe. But yeah, see you soon. Cheers.